Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to do Snap's auntie. Right, Snap's favorite auntie coming out to visit. Snap's got a favorite auntie. You didn't see these before, right? It's Snap's favorite auntie. And what we're going to start with is the Five of Cups. Right, changes. We're going to start with changes first. Because y'all here asking, what's up? Why ask why? Canada is dry. Yes, Canada is most definitely dry. Got lipstick on my thumb. So, we're starting with the Five of Cups. Changes. Five of Hearts. Changes. Right. Changes are coming through. Changes of the heart. There's some changes in feelings taking place. Usually when you're on five in your feelings, you're going to a boiling point. It's a boiling point coming for a lot of people. Those who have a change of heart will most definitely go into a different direction, right? You're going into a different direction because you're ready to cut a bunch of nonsense out of your life with the Jack of Swords, right? The Jack of Swords. You're ready to cut a lot of things out your life. What they call it? A spade, right? A Jack of Spades. You're ready to cut a lot of things out of your life at this current time. So with this Five of Hearts, right? You've had to change your heart, so you want to do better in life. But then there are those who've they're hitting their boiling point, and that's where the Jack of Spades becomes you being in an uproar, you being Havitical, right? Just sitting around being all kinds of Havitical versus doing what's right. Next we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? Who also came out with the Joker. So all this joke stuff you've been doing has been costing you. And first thing it cost you was your stability, right? It cost you your mental stability more than anything. It cost you, well, let me run. Let me not. It cost you first. It cost you your economical stability. Then it cost you your mental stability, which is now causing you your physical body to be unstable, right? Right. Your bodies are breaking down, right? You're not functioning as properly as you should be, right? Why? Because you want to be a joker. You want to be gaddy. You want to play with black magic. You want to do whatever you want to do and not listen to reason, right? The Queen of Pentacles is supposed to be at home taking care of home. She's a woman who takes care of business. It's not necessarily a mother. She's a woman who takes care of her business. She handles everything. She's stable. She prepares for everything for her life. If she wants to be an empress, she's preparing herself for that. This is her stage of preparation where she's saving money. She's building a house. And then hopefully it'll be a home for her and her husband and children if they add children. But if she doesn't even add a husband, she still can make it her home, right? But being a joke, being giddy, playing around with magic, trying to have people be a come up, you'll get nowhere. Next, we got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Clubs, right? Queen of Clubs and the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Diamonds, right? They came out together. See, this queen is supposed to know everything. Like I said, she's supposed to know to not be a joke, to be stable, to build, to prepare. Now, this one, she's supposed to know to do these things, to get her life in line, to stay in line, to stay in check. But busy being a joker, right? So nothing is in line, nothing is in check with this person, right? She knows better, but she became a joker, so she didn't do better, right? She didn't do better, and that's why you're at the boiling point. These are for the boiling point people, right? Those who have had a change of heart, that's what you used to be. What I'm describing right now is what you came from. And you decided, I don't want to be a jokester. I don't want to be in black magic any longer. I don't want to be giddy any longer. What I want to do is grow up, get myself out this matrix crap, and get myself in line, Because I do know better, right? And it's time for me to build a stable hearth, which is my home, my house, my life. Nobody put me through these changes but my damn self, right? So we have the nine of spades, right? I can't remember the nine of spades, and it's right in reverse. So with this nine of spades in reverse, it means you're tired of hurting yourself. You understand that you're the one who are doing all this to yourself. You have done the major damage to yourself. You have hit rock bottom, and now you are totally ready to stop hurting yourself and get your life together, right? For those of you who have a change of heart. For those of you who have not had a change of heart, you know you're hurting yourself. You want to stop hurting yourself, but guess what? You're not going to. Why? Because you're still, what I say, you're going to your boiling point. 5. You know you're hurting yourself, and you know you need to stop hurting yourself, but you don't want to. That's why you're going to the boiling point. You're not doing anything logical, right? Your 5 of swords means what? You want to fight, so you're not even trying to think logically, right? Right. With the Jack of Cups, you don't even, with the Jack of Hearts, you don't even want to think logically. Jack of Hearts say you don't want to think logically, right? You're emotional. You're supposed to think logically, but you're emotional, right? Right. Nothing that makes sense is coming out your mouth with this swordsman. This Jack of Swords, this Jack of Clubs, this Jack of Spades is saying that there's nothing logical coming out your mouth, right? There's nothing logical coming out your mouth. You are, where'd it go? Jack of Hearts, emotional, over emotional, and that's why you're at the 5 of Hearts, because you are at your boiling point, right? And you want to fight, right? You want to fight because you like to be a jokester, even though you know you're out of line and unstable. Right. For you, this 3, for those who are out of line and unstable, this 3 of diamonds just means that you constantly keep people in your way. You keep people in your way, right? You're putting people in your way. You're putting people in your circle, and they're jumping in your way and moving on. See, you start off putting them in your circle, then they push you out the way, right? Right. They push you out the way, and then they keep it moving, right? And that's why you're at the 9 in reverse. You know, that's why you're at the 9 of Wands in reverse. The 9 of wait a minute. This is the 9 of Spades. This ain't no Wands. Right. My bad. I thought this was 9 of Clubs. No, this is 9 of Spades, and this is why you have so much head shit going on. This is why you have so much head shit going on. You want to stop having the head stuff, but you can't stop it. Right. I'm sorry. But either way, it's still the same. Right. You're hurting yourself. Right. You got too much head stuff going on. Entirely too much head stuff. And that's where, because people keep adding people, and all they do is bypass you. You're not stopping it, even though you know you're supposed to stop it. And all it's going to do is increase. All it's going to do is increase. Right. And that's that other 3 as well. It's going to increase because you're not doing what you know is right. You're not setting up yourself proper right? You're busy being a whole what? A whole prankster, a whole jokester, thinking everything is funny. Seeking out the dark side of things rather than understanding this you. You did this. You doing this. Stop blaming others. Most people have stopped their projection, but there are still those who are projecting, and what are they? Whole jokers, right? You hurting yourself, you ain't hurting us, right? King of Pentacles, right? You're the one who's not stable. Now, he's supposed to be totally stable and building and have and be moving towards being an emperor, whether he's married or not, whether he has children or not. He should be moving towards being an emperor. Why? Because he's the King of Pentacles. He's making sure everything around him is stable, and everything around him is stable. Why wouldn't he be getting guap? You tell me why. Why wouldn't the King of Pentacles get guap if he, right, if he's supposed to be the most stable out the bunch? If the King of Pentacles is the most stable out the bunch because he don't play about his dough, then he's the one who's going to get to emperor before everyone. You don't have to be smart to make money. That's the whole point. There are a lot of people who are laborers, Don't know nothing about nothing, but they can swing a hammer, they can bang up some rocks, you know, right? They can go clean up some yards and make some money, right? They can lay down some gravel and stuff and make some money, right? They can go pull some oranges off a tree and make some money, and they ain't got to be smart to do that. You just tell them what the hell to do. Give my direction, and they can follow it, and they can put their money up and save it, right? That's a King of Pentacles. That's the person who saved their money and know how to make money. That's the King of Pentacles, right? That's a person who can be an emperor if they saving their money and then invest it in the proper thing. So they King of Pentacles can always be an emperor, right? And you don't have to be a King of Wands to do so, right? You have to be smart at all. You just got to be a King of Swords, a go-getter, right? So next we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Spades, right? So what is Ace of Spades? What is this Ace of Spades saying? Nothing at this moment. Auntie said put it to the side. Auntie said put that to the side like y'all put everything else in your life. Right, that's what it is. Put it to the side like you put everything else in life, and that's why you don't have nothing. That was the whole point of that demonstration. This Ace of Swords is saying, Ace of Spades is saying put everything to the side like you do. Why? Because you're a joker. You're a whole joker, and you put things to the side. For those who are not jokers, right, continue on, continue strong, right. Continue on, continue strong. And we have the Seven of Spades, the Eight of Spades, the Four of Diamonds, and the Three of Clubs. What we saying to each other? What is we saying to each other? So the 7 came out first. So with the 7 in reverse coming out first, it's saying, we just said you put everything to the side, and the 7 in reverse of a club, not a club, do you mean, of a spade, is normally, you would be protecting yourself from trickery while doing trickery. But normally you would protect yourself while doing trickery, but you're so focused on whatever this head stuff is that the trickery, you're tricking yourself. That's why I'm like, what the hell? Okay, you're so full of venom and trickery and maliciousness that you're actually doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself and not realizing it. Some kind of way, you guys are so janky and jammed up that whatever it is you're doing to other people is actually occurring to you, and you're doing it to you. Like if you're sending out spells, they ain't going nowhere. They're staying with you. If you are hacking someone, your information's going out. Right. Right. You're getting yourself caught. Right. Ace of Wands. Right. Ace of Clubs. You're getting yourself caught. So whatever negative stuff that you're doing, you're getting your own self caught. And that's why the ones who have learned their lesson, who've had to change your heart, the ones who've had to change your heart have learned a lesson in some form or fashion. Yeah, they've been impaled, right? They've been impaled by something. Some shoot right up their wazoo and woke their ass wide awake, right? They had a proctology exam, and them 2 fingers that they behind, digging around, woke their ass right up. Woke them right up, right. And they realized, nah, let me get up out of this folly real quick. Wow. Y'all still sitting around getting slapped upside the head with the slapstick, right? Still getting slapped with the slapstick because you're not learning nothing. That's what I'm saying. Look at all these aces that are coming out back to back, right? And this is the Ace of Diamonds. It's just saying that, yeah, you shining. Everything that you've done is on display. You exposed your own self. Like I said, you've just been doing so much. You outsmarted your own self. You've been putting spells on your own self. You've been killing your own friends and family with your spells. You've been telling on your own self to the police, right? You just been doing a whole lot of stuff to your own self, trying to hurt another person or another group of people or whatever the case may be. If you try to kick a dog, Trust me, you stubbed your toe or something somewhere, right? You hurt yourself some kind of way, right? And we got the Ten of Clubs, the the Four of Hearts, and the Ten of Hearts. And the Ten of Hearts. Let's see. Eight of Clubs, Four of Hearts, Ten of Hearts. Oh, man. I know, me too. Yeah, everybody's just bored with this situation. But that Ten of Wands, that Ten of Clubs is just saying that the cycles, like, it's a never ending. This is like a never ending story, but it's telling the same story over and over with the Four of Hearts. So the Eight of Clubs is saying you're telling the same story over and over and over and over. You're boring people to tears with that Four of Clubs, right? So with that with that Four of Hearts. So that Ten of Hearts is saying, get out your feelings and move on, because everybody else pretty much has, and there's only a small group of people that's still in their feelings with that Four of Hearts. There's only a small group of people that's still in their feelings, and you really need to come up out your feelings like most of the other people did with that Ten of Hearts, right? You need to get over it, right? With that Eight of Clubs, get over it, right? Stop shooting your little fiery darts and get spared. It's calling people spirit chuckers and all of that, right? Because ain't this 2021, and you still calling somebody a damn spirit chucker with that Eight of Clubs? You still calling somebody a spirit chucker? You need to get about your feelings, right? With that Four of Cups and that Ten of Cups, that Four of Hearts and that Ten of Hearts. Come about your feelings in 2021, calling somebody a damn spirit chucker, right? What kind of America is this where you calling people spirit chuckers, right? What kind of black people are y'all where y'all calling each other spirit chuckers? Were you calling a righteous black woman a spirit chucker and a nappy head and a big lip monkey? And y'all are black your damn self. You're African American. You're some form of Negro. Just checking. So now with that Two of Diamonds, right? That five, that Five of Diamonds and that Ten of Spades. It's just saying, with the Two of Diamonds, you've been seen. We see you. With that Five of Diamonds, it's just saying, you need to go ahead and make those changes, or them changes gonna make you, right? These changes gonna happen regardless. They're gonna happen regardless. They're being forced upon you. With that Ten of Swords, they're being forced upon you. The police, the government, everyone is forcing these changes. So it doesn't matter what individuals feel. As a whole world government, these changes are being forced. Welcome to the New World Order. Since I didn't understand we were already under one ever since the UN was created. We are now under one world order. So America and Canada, I don't know why you're fighting. This is a losing battle. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and end that there because it's getting long. Right. So that's why Canada is dry. Right. That's exactly why Canada is dry. Seven of Wands. Because y'all play too damn much. And you fought against changes that were going to take place regardless. You fought against changes the majority wanted. A very small group fought against changes that the majority wanted. The majority wanted these changes that you fought against. So 5 out of 7 wanted these changes. Right. 5 out of 7 people wanted these changes, right? What makes you think them 2 people was going to stop them 5 people from having their change take place in a what? Fair government. A person who cares and wants a fair government will most definitely make sure things are equally given. Amen. Thus saith the Lord. Amen. Right. God and Jesus are always on our side. Two of Wands.